Good afternoon. How are you? I thought I would pop out just for a couple of moments before I had to jot out and take care of some things. How are you? This is Janice Parks. I'm actually broadcasting out of the Women of Destiny, Daughters of Zion Arise page. Hope you're doing well this afternoon. It's not going to be too long out here. Um, I titled this Love. Sorry, just had a little glitch. Yeah, I was saying good afternoon. I titled this live Loving People You Don't Even Know. And I hope you guys are having a great afternoon. I hope your week has been well. Um, and I just was sitting here thinking about what it means to love people that you don't even know. And I wanted to just pop out and just those of you who are watching or may watch this live Facebook Live, um, we all go through so many different types of things in our lives. And as you get older, uh, you would have lived through a lot of different adversities, um, whether you came in contact with those adversities at a young age, in the middle part of your life, or whenever. Doesn't matter. Everybody goes through different things. But anyway, the best way that I wanted to kind of describe and explain why I'm coming out saying loving people that you don't even know, I have found myself in situations that have caused me to really test um, who I am and what I've been assigned to do with my life. And there's such a thing as um, you know how really what are you really made of? Because we can talk about a lot of different things, you know, but living it and being about it is entirely different, a different conversation. I can truly say now. I want to clarify this because you can love people and not like some of the things that they do, or you may not like their lifestyle, you know, um, and still stay true to yourself and true to those things that uh, you have instilled within you that are fundamental, you know. But however, loving people that you don't even know. For instance, you go into a grocery store. You might see people if you live in a neighborhood, you've been in a neighborhood for a while. You may know some of the people who are in the store, maybe not. But when you see people who are perfect strangers, right? And you just, there's a joy in just greeting people and being cordial and just loving people on a basic level. You know what I'm saying? Um, I met a lady the other day. I was leaving an event on Saturday and had to go to the drugstore. And I saw she was driving like a vehicle that had a business name on it. And when I got out of the car, it caught my eye. So I just kind of, went over and gestured to her to roll her window down so that I could find out more about, what she did. And she told me and she gave me information, etc. We just had a great conversation, and was just so glad to see her. I love to see people and to be able to relate to people. And I know you can't relate to everybody because everybody doesn't want to be relatable, right? But however, you can still be loving and kind toward an individual. And when I got ready to walk away from this lady, She said, "Thank you so much for being kind and being cordial and introducing yourself." Well, there again, you can't always do that, right? You have to use common sense and judgment and discernment, etc. But just on a basic level, loving people. Um, and when you can approach an individual, regardless to what the skin color is, what ethnic background, nationality, or whatever, just on a humanistic level, to love people. So I wanted to come out today and talk about that a little bit. Want to let you know that I love you. I can't see all of you. I don't know all of you. And I learned something very crucial the other day. Um, Actually, I was getting my hair done, and my stylist put on a video, and it was a young pastor, Pastor Darius, and I can't think of his last name right now. But anyway, he was talking about. I'll have to post it. He was talking about people receiving you, and not everybody will receive you. Not everybody will receive you. That doesn't mean that you cannot offer, okay? And he was talking about the peace of that, PEACE, having peace. So when you enter a situation and you offer yourself in a kind, loving way, and there's no peace involved, in other words, there's a very hostile response, a very negative, hostile response. That particular situation is not for you to continue. You can, excuse me, initially offer a kind word or whatever, but that particular situation with that particular person may not be for you to extend. You have to have peace in a situation. Let there be peace. And he did come out of scripture. I'll have to put the post of that online because this happened. This was probably last Friday, I think. But that thing really taught me something, that you can't always continue with offering certain parts of yourself, because if there's no peace in it, if there's a situation where you're dreading coming in contact with that person, that's not peace. Now, we know that we deal with difficult people. That's not what I'm talking about. And he explained it a lot better than I am, probably. But I'm helping somebody right now. But you still have the ability to love that person, even though you don't get to know them that well, or maybe you have to love them from a distance. But know that the key word in it is love. So, loving people that you don't even know, even if you can't be the one that's extending yourself to them. You understand what I'm saying? You can still love them, because there's going to be someone else that's going to come along. And he talked about, people that you do extend yourself to and they don't receive it well, or they continue to make the situation a little bit more difficult than it really should be, where you have to shake the dust from your feet and just keep going, and have a peace about it, and let them be at peace, right? So I just wanted to pop out today, let you know that I love you, even if I have to love you from a distance. And hopefully the things that I bring to this particular platform, if you will, is something that somebody can use. Because truly, I'm not out here, as you can if you've been following anything that I've ever done, trying to make quote unquote a name for myself. you know, I do have a name, and however, I can't do that. But I do know someone that knows my name, and he knows every hair, every follicle on my head, everything about me. His name is Jesus. And I believe that as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for Him with the motive of loving people, that's what's important. So look, it's Wednesday, right? Have a wonderful Wednesday. And I just wanted to come out to let you know I love you. All right? Listen, Janice Parks, Women of Destiny, Daughters of Zion, Arise page. Have an awesome day. Talk to you soon. Bye.